So as you guys saw in the last video, we got the Barker on the KLX300. So we're going to go ahead and take it to the trails, take it out for a rip. Make sure you are subscribed to see what we're going to do with the tuning of the KLX. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the video. Alright, made it to the trails with the KLX300 and the KX. But the 300 has the Barker on it. Let's go ahead and get geared up and get to ripping on this thing. Woo! Let's go have some fun. First ride with the Barker exhaust on the KLX300. We actually have some sound now. Oh yeah, this thing. She's a ripper. Look out to that view to the left right there. Now we are on a speed trail run. See how fast we can get through here. We're starting at the back of Rogers Camp. And we're going to Power Lines Browns Camp on the dirt. Now I remember when I got my Barker on the 250. Well, the 351, that thing absolutely screamed, and this kind of has a similar sound. Dang, false neutral. And I remember that the Barker seemed to improve top end power a little bit. Woo! Wheelie on the downside of that hill. Now, as you guys know, if you saw my last KLX351 video, it's no longer the KLX351 build. It's the KLX450R build. We're 450 swapping that thing. And that means we no longer need the exhaust off of the 351, the Barker system, for now. Like I said, I plan to rebuild the 351, but for the time being, we decided to put the Barker on the 300, because what good is it doing sitting, doing nothing? And supplier issues, we were going to get an FMF, but we also figured if we're going to go for big power, or the most power, we're going to go with the Barker system. So that's how we got one in the first place. I don't know if they're in stock for the 250, but you guys saw what we had to do to make it fit. So this is officially the start of KLX300 build, but it's kind of also passing of the torch to my brother. He's going to be doing most of the mod install videos. I've made a lot of riding videos, specifically just so you guys can see my opinion of the 300 with my background on the 351. And if there's a technical video, like dyno numbers after stage 1 mods are done, that'll be on my channel. Oh yeah, listen to her scream! So now we have the parts to go stage 1 on the KLX300. That includes a fuel tuner, which maybe you guys didn't really think about. We'll see when I drop that video. Let's hit the hill real quick, shall we? And go! They're going to be raising some havoc now on the 300. Yeah, buddy. So, yeah, we have the rest of the parts to do Stage 1 mods, which will be coming soon. We got to get all the parts organized and, of course, put the parts on. So, in the meantime, I'm going to make some Raptor videos because that's kind of the only vehicle up and running besides the KX. The KX is running. And last video, people actually liked it a little bit better than the normal KX trail videos. So that's great to see, because I kind of screwed the pooch with the KX drop, breaking my wrist on the second ride. That immediately cost me some following. Also, I remember when I started this YouTube thing, someone said, it almost seems like you enjoy working on your bikes or your vehicles more than you do riding them. And to be honest, working on my bikes is almost equally as fun as riding them. A, it's relaxing, and B, seeing that you accomplish something with your own hands. There's nothing really that beats that. Man, I tell you what, with this Barker, even with no tune, just running the O2 sensor, it definitely has helped the low end a bit of the KLX here. I can't wait to see how it is once we get a proper fuel system on here. Woo! People are going to be hearing this thing from miles away. Whoa, 500 miles, check that out. Get a screen grab of that right there. So this could be just placebo a little bit, but up top, it seems like the Barker definitely gives a little bit more peak power. I'm not going to say that it moves the power to the top end, because we know how that is with the KLX. It feels like it gives it a little bit more top end charge, as you can see here. Oh, it's so nice that people hear you coming now. Let's get a nice rip. High speed. You know the deal. Whoa, big bumps. Ugh. Oh yeah, she gets going from the low range way better now. Just wait until this thing has some gearing and a tune. Oh buddy, she's gonna rip. Hey, here's the hill climb I did in the Raptor. Looks a little bit steeper in the truck. Certainly not on the KLX, or a dirt bike for that matter. Let's do this one, shall we? Whoa, these are big rocks. Holy smokes, what the frick? Oh my goodness, big bumps. Oh gosh. Oh. Whew. Wowzers. See, this exhaust just makes you sound like a hooligan. I mean, in this case, I kinda am. But hey, that's neither here nor there. Censor the pew pew pit for YouTube, since YouTube doesn't like that stuff. Whoa, big bump. This is why you pre-run trails, everybody. Let's call this my pre-run. You know what? I think drifting and sliding around is probably the death of my bikes. Rev limiter, all that stuff. Yeah. Oh yeah. She pulls hard now.
is why I missed the KLX platform. Alright guys, well I think that is going to do it for the first rip with the BARKS system on the 300. If you haven't already, be sure to go check out my brother's video with the BARKS system. We got some nice follow shots, good sound clips. Be sure to stay tuned for the mods coming to the KLX300. Gonna get this baby uncorked. Full rippage mode incoming on the KLX300. Gonna get this thing set up really as kind of a proper dirt bike. If you're into motorsports, you're in the right place. But with all that being said, join the club, and I'll see you in the next one. Oh my god! Oh my god!